Hey guys, this is Nick Coviello from VIDA Fitness. Today I'm going to be putting you through an upper body, at-home 10-minute workout, really short and sweet to help you kind of mobilize and open everything up after being slumped at your desk, working all day from home. So number one, we're going to be doing some shoulder cars. This is a mobility exercise to really open up your shoulder and make sure that's moving nice and smooth. So we start just like this, keeping our arm close to our body like Statue of Liberty style. We rotate our hand palm down. And we're going to bring it back, but the trick is going to be that you're not moving anything else in your body. So don't do this. That's bad. Be right here and square it all up. And your pinky should be facing the forward when you bring it back, and you let it unfurl. So what we're going to do together is we're going to hit 3 just like this on our right arm. Make sure you hit that rotation. And then bring that back without letting any of the rest of your body move. That's really the hardest part. We'll hit 1 more. Keeping it really close, you got an invisible wall right on the outside of your arm. So if we're going forward, we also have to go backward. We'll do the same thing, going the other way. And if you see, I've got my hand on my stomach just to help me make sure that I'm not rotating my body. It's a good little check that you can do for yourself because you can always feel it if your body twists, if you've got your hand on your chest. You can also squeeze a fist if you want to as well. We'll do a similar thing. We'll do 1 more. And there might be some spots that are really, really sticky. It's important to spend more time there so you kind of get that mobility back. The more you do it, the more it comes back. So we're good on that right side. We'll switch it out for the left and go forward again. And just like the other one, we're really strict with our movement, and we're making sure that we're not rotating or twisting our body. We're just really using our shoulder in all of its planes of motion. And right now we're just doing 3. If you've got more than 10 minutes, you can do more. And then 1 more going back. Cool, now we got to go backwards. And one side might be more difficult than the other, and that's okay. Last one. Cool. So our wrists too, especially if you guys are on the computer a lot, can be really, really vulnerable and get really, really tight and hurt. So there's some things that we can do just on the ground to help open up our wrists. We can do both hands at a time, pressing and leaning in and opening up our joint capsule here. What I'm doing is just shifting my weight further forward into my wrists, and it doesn't feel amazingly pleasant, but after you're done holding this position for a little bit and you shake out your hands, you're going to feel way more loose. This can kind of help reduce a lot of the pain from carpal tunnel. And if you've ever worked on a computer or played video games for a really long time like me, you know what that's like. I'm going to hold this one for at least 30 seconds, gradually increasing the weight that I've shifted to my hands until I get to as much as I can take, and we hold it right there. I'm about there right now. I'm going to hold this for 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out real quick. Do some wrist circles. You're going to feel kind of some blood pump into your wrists. You're probably going to feel that they're a little bit more open. And then if you're advanced, we're going to do it the other way and do your fingers peeled back. And we're going to open up that joint capsule in that plane of motion too. So again, I'm just shifting my weight into my wrists, gently at first, and gradually kind of increasing that pressure as I go. It's a really good warm-up too for things like push-ups or bench pressing, anything where you've got your wrist flexed for a long period of time. It's a great way to open it up. We're gonna hold this another 10 seconds now that we're all the way there with our pressure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A couple more wrist circles real quick. They're probably feeling really, really open now. One other move we can do, we can grab our wrist bone, pinching your radial bone with your thumb and then your pointer finger just like that. Slow, controlled circles with your wrist, like literally as slow as you can possibly go. We'll do 5 in one direction with our fingers flexed and out. Don't cup your hand. You're gonna feel a bunch of little clicks and pops and stuff, but we're just opening up that joint capsule. and go the other way. And make sure you guys don't go too fast. Rushing this does not make it better. It's way better to go slow. Once we're done that one, switch to the other one. Same idea, you can pick whatever direction you want to go in first. It's all good. And my right is not nearly as good as my left. It's a little bit more shaky, so I've got to do more work on here. You'll probably notice the same thing on your left or right, depending on if you're a righty or a lefty. I'm a lefty. Switch. Cool. And then lastly, guys, one of the best workouts that you can do for upper body, particularly for like your shoulders, arms, and chest, is push-ups. So we're gonna cap it off with just doing a regular set of 10 here. We come up. We wanna keep our belly nice and tight, legs together, hands shoulder width apart, right under your shoulders. Come down. And then coming back up really nice and controlled. And just so you guys can see me from the side, elbows stay close to the body. I'm coming as low as I can while staying nice and flat. We're already at 4 if you're following along. We're just gonna go for 10. And I'm all about for making these slow and really quality. Last 3. 2, last 1. Nice. So after doing that, you're probably gonna have just a little bit of a sweat. Even though some of the stuff in the beginning is kind of slow and simple, you're gonna notice that it definitely warms you up and that you'll be sweating a little bit. And make sure you get the most out of your push-ups. I'd rather have you do 10 amazing, perfect push-ups than 100 crazy ones that don't look really great. So I know in 10 minutes, you can definitely accomplish 10 really perfect push-ups. And if you can't do them up on your feet, you can do them up on your knees. And if feet's too easy, you can do all kinds of crazy things to make them more difficult. So do what's right for you. Pick the difficulty level that makes sense. Have fun. Make those 10 minutes count.